Hello and welcome to this daily yoga practice. This practice is perfect for all the levels, for beginners and for everyone who wants to cultivate a sense of calm and relaxation, and for everyone who wants to release some tension in the neck, in the shoulders and hips. We tend to have lots of tension in those parts of the body, so this is what I'm going to target today in our class. You might need, for this class today, you might need some blocks. Grab your favorite drink. I am drinking green tea, and we will start in a child's pose. So meet me on the mat in a child's pose. So put your shins under put your shins on the mat and lower down your hips on your shins and start spreading your hands and walking with your hands to the front of the mat. Lower down your forehead and start setting an intention for the practice. So deeply inhale and into your belly and exhale in through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Start relaxing your body, your shoulders, your hips. Feel the belly expanding, filling up with air. Inhale, exhale. If keeping your hands extended is too much for your shoulders, you can just bring them and put them beside your hips. And keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. 2 more breath cycles. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and sigh it out. Release all the tension. Good job. Now start walking with your hands to the side of the mat and bring your hands on top of bring your left hand on top of your right hand, and again lower your chest as close to your thighs as you can. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale, sigh it out. Good job. Now rise up and start walking your hands to the other side of the mat. This time bringing your right hand on top of your left hand, and again bring your chest to the thighs and your forehead on the mat. Feel the stretch on the right side this time. And again, continue breathing. With each inhalation and exhalation, see if your body would be able to release more tension and relax into the pose more. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale and sigh it out. Exhale. Good job. Start lifting your chest up, walking your hands to the center, And lift your hips up, start walking your hands to the front of the mat, lying down on your belly. We will do some stretches for our shoulders first. So extend your right arm to the right side of the mat and start rolling with your body to this side as well. So first stack your hips on top of each other and see, maybe this is where you want to be. However, if you want to go a little bit deeper into your stretch, start lifting your top leg up and planting it behind your right leg as a kickstand, and relax your head on the mat. You can close your eyes, you can keep your left hand on the mat for stability, or you can bring it behind your back as well too. And again, continue breathing, continue relaxing into this pose. See if every inhalation and exhalation will help you to deepen your stretch. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Last cycle, breath cycle. Inhale, side out. Good job. Now, if your left hand was behind your back, so plant it back on the mat to support you and unroll your body and come into the mat with your belly. And now plant your hands under your shoulders, and we will do some back bends, gentle back bends. So inhale, lift your chest up and send the gaze up to the sky, come into cobra. And exhale, lower down. Again, lift it up. Send the gaze up, hold it. And exhale, lower down. And last time, inhale. And look up. Stay in here. And good job. Exhale. Now we will do the same shoulder stretch on the other side. So extend your left leg to the left side in a T shape and start rolling your body to the left side. This time, again, just stack your hips on top of each other and see if that's what you want to be today. Lower down your head on the mat. However, if you want to go deeper into the stretch, so bend into your right knee and plant your right foot behind your left leg, like in a kickstand. And again, there is an option to keep your right hand on the mat for stability, or bring it behind you to deepen the stretch. And feel the sensations in your shoulders, in your left shoulder this time. Always, if it's too much for your shoulder, then you can bring the hand, pull it towards your body just to release the stretch and the tension. However, if it's in your practice, then just keep it in a T shape and keep breathing. Close your eyes. Listen to the sensations in your body. Deeply inhaling into your belly and exhaling. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale. And exhale, say it out. Good job. Plant your right hand on the mat, and unroll yourself, come into your belly again. And then we will do slightly different stretches for our shoulders this time. So bring your hands to the sides of your mat, and this time start bringing your right shoulder as close to the mat as you can and sending the gaze up to the sky. And exhale, come back to neutral. And then inhale, lower down. Send the gaze to the sky. And exhale, come back to neutral. Job. For the last time, lift your chest up to the sky. Send the gaze up. And exhale, lower down. Good job. Now plant your hands under your shoulders and start lifting up, coming to your knees and your hands on your fours. We will do some cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly, send the gaze up. And exhale, round your back and bring chin to chest. Inhale, gaze up, arch your back. And exhale, round your back and chin to chest. One more time, inhale, send the gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest. Good job. Now lift your right leg up, send it to the back of the mat and inhale, lift your left arm up, engage your glutes, engage your core, find a balance. It's always useful just to find one spot and keep or focus in one spot will help you with balancing better. And now bend into your left elbow and your knee and bring your elbow to knee, crunch, exhale, come back to neutral, inhale, crunch, exhale, come back to your balance. And last time, hold your elbow to your knee and exhale, come back to the neutral, and this time float your hand, grab your right foot with your left hand and reach your legs high. Again, find one spot. Inhale and kick into your head, your hand. And exhale, release and bring your hand on the mat and your knee on the mat as well too. You will do the same sequence on the other side. So inhale, reach your right arm up to the front of the mat and your left leg to the back of the mat. Find your balance. Engage your core. Inhale, exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. Bend your elbow and your knee and bring your elbow to knee. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift up. And elbow to knee. Hold. 1, 2, and 3. Extend. And this time float your right hand and grab your left foot with your right hand. Again, find your balance and kick with your left foot into your hand. Will help you with balance too. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Release. Good job. Now tuck your toes and start sending your hips into the sky. Transition into our first dog of the practice. Pay attention to your alignment. Spread your fingers really wide to create a grip with the mat. And start lowering your chest as close to the mat as you can. Your hips could be elevated, depends where you are in your practice, or try to bring them as close to the mat as you can. You will feel the stretch in your calves in there. Give yourself a moment to breathe, find your alignment. Again, one more breath cycle. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and bend into your right knee and step it outside of your right hand, come into runner's lunge. Again, we will give some love to our hamstrings. So start just shifting forwards and backwards. Forward, backward. Again, forward, backward. You can stay here. However, if you want to go deeper into the pose, untuck your toes, lower your left knee on the ground, and stay here all over onto your forearms. And you can also use the blocks. So grab the blocks and lower down onto your blocks to elevate your forearms. It will decrease the intensity and the tension of your stretch. However, if you can lower down your forearms on the mat, please do so. And keep inhaling and exhaling, and again pay attention to your inhalations and exhalation, and see if with each exhalation and inhalation you are able to release, to go deeper into your stretch. This is a beautiful stretch for your hips, for your hamstrings. Inhale. With exhalation, release your stress, release your tension. Inhale, exhale. Now, start lifting your self up on your hands, and inhale, float your right hand to the back of the mat, and send the gaze up to the back of the mat as well too. Stay here, and exhale, come back to the front and bend until your elbows lower down your chest. Inhale up, exhale, send your arm to the back of the mat. Again, exhale, lower down. Inhale up, exhale, send the gaze and your arm to the back. And inhale, bring your hand to the mat, and exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring your hand on the mat, and exhale, lower down. And now tuck your toes and step with your right foot to meet your left foot. We will do the same sequence on the other side. So first of all, we will transition to our downward dog. We will find our alignment. We will give ourselves a couple moments to refocus, to settle an intention for the sequence on the other side. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Inhale, lift your left leg up, and exhale, step with your foot in behind your left hand. Again, we will start shifting forward and backwards. Again, forward, backwards. Give your hamstrings allow on the other side. In yoga, whatever you do on one side, it's very important to do the same thing on the other side. And one more time, forward, backward. Good job. Now release your knee on the ground and untuck your toes. Again, you can use modifications, so bring your block if you need to. Put it under your forearms and lower down on your forearms. However, if you are, it's within your practice, lower down on your forearms and feel the stretch of your left hamstrings on the other side. Stay here. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, and final time, inhale and exhale. Good job. Plant your hands under your shoulders, lift up, and reach your arm up to the sky and float it to the back of the mat. Send the gaze to the back of the mat as well. Exhale, plant it on the mat, and inhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, send your hand to the back of the mat, and come back to the mat, lower down your chest. Inhale up, exhale, float it to the back of the mat. Inhale, bring it on the mat, and exhale, lower down. Inhale up, tuck your toes and step with your left foot to meet your right foot. And this time lower both knees on the mat, untuck your toes, come into our counter pose, child's pose. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale, exhale. Lift up. Come into our fours. And now we will do bear pose. So bring your shin parallel to your right shin parallel to the front of the mat, and your left shin parallel to the side of the mat. Keep your hips squared and start lowering yourself down. You can create a pillow with your hands and bring your forehead on your hands, or you can bring it on your block, whatever works best for you in this practice. And stay here for a couple of breath cycles. Feel the stretch in your hips or in your hamstrings. Feel the inhale, exhale, and 2 more breath cycles. Try to release all the negative energies that is accumulated in your hips. job. Lift your chest up. Put your block on the sides. We will switch the sides of our shins. So this time bring your left shin to the front of the mat and your right shin parallel to the mat. So like 90 degree. And we will do the same thing on the other side. This is a beautiful pose that releases lots of tension from our hips. Again, you can create a pillow with your hands, or you can bring the block. You can choose your own height, whatever height works for you today in your practice. And the modifications are available for you, so do what's best for you today in this practice. And keep breathing. Good job. Rise up. Bring your right leg to the front of the mat. Plant the soles of the feet on the mat. Plant your hands behind you and start rocking your knees from side to side, massaging your sit bones. Bring the knees as close to the mat as you can. Good job. Scooch to the back of the mat. Extend your legs. Inhale. Reach your arms to the sky and exhale. Lower, fold forward over your both legs. Again, the block is available if you need to modify. So try to bring your chest as close to your thighs as you can. However, if it's not within your practice right now, just grab the block and put your head on the block. And keep breathing. Keep relaxing. Keep releasing all the negativity and all the stress. We are almost done with our practice today. We will do a couple more restorative poses before we complete our class. And inhale last time. And exhale. Come up. And then I will turn to face you. So bring the soles of your feet together. Coming into butterfly pose. Start wiggling your knees like the wings of the butterfly. And now bring the shins and the legs in a simple seated pose. We will do a couple twists. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale, twist to your left, sending the gaze to the back of the mat, twisting from the belly button. And inhale, elongate your spine. and exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. Come back, unravel, and we will do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist into your right this time. Again, pay attention to your spine. Your spine is elongated. Send the gaze to the back of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Come back to neutral. And on this note, we will finish our practice. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for doing something good for your well-being. It was, as always, my pleasure to guide this practice. And I wish you to have a peaceful and relaxing day. Bye-bye.